Today on Music Man's Garage, we're going to go inside here and I'm going to show you all of the products that I use for detailing my car and my Jeep. So let's go check it out. This is my table full of things and I'm going to open this stuff up. I have actually not opened some of it. Some of it I've already had, but I'm going to open up what I do have. This is an item that I got last year. I'll show you that. It's also on my video for my pressure washer. This is a bucket that I got last year. I got it for Halloween, and it shows, you know, the pumpkin on there shows that it was a Halloween bucket. These are some of the items that came in it. I've used a little bit of it. Actually, this is how I found Megafoam. Megafoam is amazing. I've used this a little bit. Vinyl rubber trim. I've used that a couple times on my Jeep. And then it comes with some other goodies. I'm just going to leave that stuff out. And then I will slowly show you some of the stuff that I've gotten so that you can see it. And a couple of these items I got last week, and I have never even opened it. So let's open this up, and I'll show you some of the stuff I bought. I've never used the wheel cleaner. I was excited to get that. The wheel cleaner that I had used prior to this, it actually came in a bucket that I got last year with chemical guys. And just so that I didn't end up paying for shipping, you know, you can buy an $8 towel to get you over that threshold for free shipping. I got this towel. Again, I'm still in the process of trying to figure out exactly what products I want to use from Adams. This is something that came just in time. I'm really stoked about this. This is a bag for the car. I'm excited about that. It seemed like every other bag that was out there, they had the top was open, and this one it's not. So I'm excited about that. First time I've seen it. It looks like a fantastic bag. I will be filling that up because this weekend I'm going to a car show. That's awesome. The other thing that I bought was a brush, because I really needed a long reach brush for being able to do my Jeep. There's that. And it says Adams polishes on the side. The quick, nice. Screw it on. Maybe. Nice. It's a nice brush. So yeah, Adams polishes. I got a brush for washing my Jeep. This is actually the first time I've ever bought something in a gallon size, and I'll show you why I bought it in a gallon size. Unpack this. That has a pump, I guess, for the Megafoam. How about that? I love it. Megafoam, because look, my little bottle that I have, it's my second bottle, I think, is getting low, and I was getting a little worried that I was going to run out of Megafoam. So I bought the big one. I bought the big dog because I wash all of my vehicles with Megafoam now through the foam cannon. As you can see from some of my other videos, the foam cannon puts out some serious thick lather with the Mega Foam from Adams Polishes. This is one of the other things that I've couldn't wait to get. I've never had one of these, but this is one of those. It is a pump foamer, and one of the reasons that I bought this is because I want to Foam Pro 2. I want to be able to wash my car when I go to car shows. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I've never had one, but I'm excited about trying it out. Apparently, it looks like there are a couple of different tips. So I will have to read up on that and figure out how to use it. But let's go ahead and put all the things out. I got one more bag here. One of the drying towels that I got originally 2 years ago has really become one of my favorite towels. And I wanted to try Adams Jumbo Drying Towel, so I bought one of theirs. This really looks similar in size to the one that I have, maybe a little bit bigger. But I wanted to try out these products because, like I said, I've been dialing it in lately on exactly what company I want to go with. And Adams Polishes is really the way that I want to go. I'm going to use them probably from here on out. And again, I want to emphasize this video under no way is sponsored by Adams. This is just my opinion. Looks like we got a couple of dividers here. I'm not sure how those work. I guess they go in this way. So you can, do that. That's awesome. And I'll pick that up and show you. But let's see. So we got Mega Foam. All of these items that are across here are items that I bought. Now, I used to use Total Interior Cleaner by Chemical Guys. I got that again in one of the Chemical Guys buckets. And I've traded it out for detail spray from Adams. I want to see how different that is. And then the other thing is I haven't used this because it's for leather and I don't have leather in either vehicle. But the other thing I wanted to point out to you is that I have not been able to find anything better than invisible glass. Now, we have a store here in Fort Wayne called Harbor Freight, and this aerosol can of invisible glass is $5 a bottle. I have 3 or 4 of them, and I also have this aerosol spray. I use them for different reasons, but that is basically the best glass cleaner I've found. And then I found this reach tool that I love. I'm not sure who makes it. It says, I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway, I use that on the inside windshield of my car because you can really get down in the cracks, down in the point of it, which is hard to reach by hand. But that's what I use for my glass. And obviously, you know that my car is ceramic coated. So all of the products that I use are based around being able to use it with ceramic coating. I used Panel Wipe by G-Technique because I bought their ceramic for my wheels. DIY, detail, all clean. That stuff works really well on an engine bay. Now this stuff here, Kosh Chemi, is pretty incredible. I use that underneath the hood on the engine bay at a show to polish the engine bay before a car show. And again, there's invisible glass in the back. You know, those are, like I said, $5 a piece at your local Harbor Freight. I've gone through a lot of different trials and things, trying different things, but I keep going back to Adams polishes. So this is the inside of the bag. If you can see, it's got some dividers, and you figure out where you want it, and then you tack it to the Velcro, and then your stuff fits right in there. Like, there's plenty of room for it all. So Adams polishes, that's the way to go in my opinion. Thank you for hanging out. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for hanging out today with me on Music Man's Garage. One more thing I want to show you. I got this because I'm serious about using Adams polishes, and that is my wall banner flag. Isn't that cool? Music Man's Garage. I'm out.